Let it bridge the gap between my generation and your generation.
Hello, my correct people. In case I'm the very first time when they come here, this on a BOD TV board. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this very channel. Well, straight to the point. This video now all about Pastor Jerry Eze, Apostle Joshua Selma, and Archbishop Dukan, where he give them the sword of the spirit to bridge the gap between the older generation and the new generation. Well, first of all, initially when NSPD and C say the sword was presented to Pastor Jerry, it stirred up their faith, and they can't appear every year. They say, "I want God cannot do this." Pastor Jerry has a motto. Hey, Pastor Jerry has the power now. Hey, Pastor Jerry have the sword of the spirit to command. Hey, it was given out of all the pastors. Pastor Jerry was the one that was selected, and he was given the sword. For only to the apple, when they see random men of God, like they call all of them, they give them one by one. So it's not going to become something really, really special again. And all NSPDians, they can't keep quiet. They're not going to talk again. Whether they were disappointed, though, I can't really tell. How come they are just distributing this sword? So there's something more to it. Could it be like confraternity, or could it be like an initiation or something that they don't understand? So people can they talk or different talk. People can they verse the paranoid. Why would Pastor Jerezi and Selma and who accept it in the first place? People can they like the thing can they want they cause confusion for internet too. So now some person can comment to say as Selma cannot reject it from Archbishop Dukan Williams, he cannot say no because it's his papa. So because you understand what this courtism, all the symbolic things are, so he knows that it's courtism, so he will just go and dump it. So another person has said, well, this is a sword, and he's just inviting men of God and be giving them sword just like that. So there's something more to it. Why should he, if you want to give somebody something, it should just be one person like you are giving the matter to. So why are you just coming and distributing? Everybody can just go and buy sword now. So why are you distributing? There's something more to it. So another person has said that Jerry Eze was giving not only Selma, no, Duke and Williams is their papa, so they cannot reject it openly. So they know what to do with it when they get back home. Obviously. So another person has said we already have the sword of the spirit. So which is one? And which one is this sword of God? Anything else is strange. So apart from the sword of God, which is the Bible, every other thing is a strange fire. So people were just coming and making comments. Why some right? No, they weren't expecting this from this men of God, that they so much cherish them, they love them so much. So why would they collect this kind of a thing? Like for real? Especially Pastor Jerry Eze, we know that yes, it's God that called him. Like this is not like a man calling him, it was God that called him into the ministry. So it doesn't need any other matter or something to represent authority, because he's working under the instruction of God. Even Joshua Selma too is working under the instruction of God. So there were a lot of comments. It's not everything I can screenshot and begin to read for you, right? So someone also said that Joshua Selma is like a wisdom package man from God. So he do not need any authority or any power. And in the several messages, he has condemned all these things like they are demonic, they are a symbol of courtism, they are not good. You shouldn't engage yourself with it. You shouldn't entangle your life with it. That before you know it, they happen, you can't even go deep, even the way when we think before, go know so that one thing you don't receive. Now you can't they make you they go deeper into sin. So that's what we can see more. So a lot of people can talk, say, okay, well, maybe as the man of God called, and if you not talk, say they know if you go now, because there be small children where they let me use the word like in terms of age, okay, not spirituality now. So they can't just refuse that and say, Papa, we are not going, or we should just say it openly. And maybe I should just bring and come and maybe not tell them, say one give them, or openly. He just bring the sword, come and say, I give you this symbol. They can't just pick up the mic and say, no, I'm not taking it. So it would like be shameful and disrespectful. So that is why they collected it. So somebody else now made a comment that, well, they were looking at Joshua Selma's face and they could see that he wasn't happy receiving it. I don't know how person they receive gift to, whether person they put it, they receive gift to, or whether person they cry, they receive gift to. So I didn't see the difference between his face before he received the gift and when he was receiving the gift. But people said he wasn't happy when he was receiving the gift. So while other people also made the comment that normally Jerry Eze will come and be proud, with that thing, like show the church, show NSPDians, maybe we just be saying it constantly in his wall and be posting it, but they say nothing like that. So which means that as a receiver, maybe as they all come out for inside the church, they throw am for inside bush. That we analyze with the analyze, so make you not come they take this word personal. So people are just saying that, well, they've received this thing from Archbishop Duncan Williams, but they are men of wisdom, right? So they know what to do to it, or they know what to do with it. So it's not something that people should begin to criticize the men of God about. That why should they collect it, or why should they not collect it? That is something spiritual. They still need to talk with God, like God, this is what I've been given, so what should I do with it? So God will still direct them out, like, don't use it, or don't do it this way, or do it this way. So for me, Christianity does not mean that we should be rude. Of course, we shouldn't be rude. So we should be humble. And this is what these two men did. They received it. But they received it differently. Maybe we say I notice so. So like Pastor Drew Eze received it and used it to pray for the congregation based on the video I watched. But for Joshua Selma, he received it and he gave it to someone to hold it. So you see, both of them received it, but they used it in different ways. That will not mean say Jerry Eze doing well or Joshua Selma not doing well. The fact is that it was received and it was appreciated. So your own opinion, which you want to talk, say, they for not doing like they not be you want talk, and now God then want direct them. So if they feel they should do it that way, they will do it. If they feel they shouldn't do it that way, they will not do it. So a matter of authority not mean say anytime when you want to go pray for your congregation, you can't follow body. It can be in your house. Someone's giving you just like a gift. I bought a perfume for you, you received it, and you decide to use it, or you just leave it inside the house. So the same thing with this sword that they've given to them. It not mean say if any person will die, they call use the sword, they resurrect them. You understand? It's just like a normal symbol. So it's something that you can even buy with your money, but because someone is giving it to you based on like authority, is giving it to you. For me personally, I do not see anything in it, and I don't think whether it's confraternity or whatever is attached to it. So people can really talk negatively. So him receiving it or they receiving it, they are receiving it based on love from the whole of their hearts. So if their mind is clean, they wouldn't think such a thing. If your own mind even stay clean, you know what they think say na confraternity. So for me, as I said earlier, I not see anything about confraternity for this issue, because receiving the sword of the spirit like a symbol is not bad, right? You will they drop this yama comment, say this, that confraternity. I want to ask you one question. If the same man of God, Archbishop Duncan Williams, call you, tag you, like say the Holy Spirit, or in just feel him for your heart, make him help you, say he won't give you, make you come a church, right? He won't give you money, or he won't give you he want just help you change your life. My brother, my sister, you go abi, you no go. Now question I answer you. You go abi, you no go. Of course, you go run go. In the first place, whatever it day, you go run, go meet him, sharp. So why it can't be say if you can't come in the situation of men of God, we they look them and say they not be human be like us? I beg, one of the suffering, they drop some kind of comment will not make sense, my people. One are suffering. Well, for Archbishop Duncan William, who fair no say he don't divorce his wife long time ago, he can't take go sleep, go fornicate, how they take counter and join men wey be say they're into occultism and into very strong politics, my people. Who pure? Even you where they listen to me, you get what you they hide. Everybody get their own wahala for body. So the man divorce his wife. Where you want me to come pour and put? He go pour on somewhere. Now pastor he be na flesh and blood. He go sin. Even David sin. God still forgive him. So you sit down there, you they criticize somebody. Whether the person don't reconcile with God, you don't know. You still they hold back to the information what you know some time ago. Everybody get one problem or the other. I think it's high time people begin to face their problem and call a spade, instead of them zooming into someone's life because they are men of God. Remember, these men of God, they are flesh and blood just like you. They talk, they preach. It not be them they talk, and now the Holy Spirit they use them. Remember, the Holy Spirit, if he use anybody to talk, to minister a word. So we don't expect them to live 100% pure life without they not make mistake, because they are beyond mistake. Abi, my people, moku is suffer. They classify these men of God, say they be 100%. The same percentage where they carry, they go. Now them say they carry, they go. I beg my people. Person give person sword of authority. It not mean say make the person they put out for bed, make they sleep. Or if you want use and take pray, me use and take pray. It's just appreciating them. Say what that they do, it good. And in time, this will go down in time in memorial. Say such a thing was given to them to hold. My people, mokuna suffering. This one a BOD TV. Don't forget to subscribe, share our video, and like. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Your hands are lifted as the sword is lifted. Let the sword of God's deliverance be lifted over your lives and your situation. And whatever that is not of God, let it go down by fire. I decree a new season. As the people scream the sword of Gideon,